Hi guys, welcome back to another update video for Technofirma. I'm here with Dex, the man himself, because we're actually on the public server for the first time. Mostly because I'm lazy and slow, and I've been away all Christmas and New Year's. So I haven't been able to keep on top of the videos and things. What's this? Pull for fun times. What does the lever do?
You'll see.
Yeah, okay, I'm a little bit worried about that. All right, so there's been a bunch of changes this update. Which update is it again? 2.18?
18. Yeah,
I've just
2.18.
asked him about 20 times before the episode started. I still can't remember it. I'm still getting over this cold, whatever it is. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff's changed. We'll start off with these recipe changes we got here. So one that I'm quite fond of is the redstone recipe. You can still make it in the quern and all the other ways you can. Oh, ignore the EU matter for now. That's I don't. Is that supposed to be a thing?
Yeah. Don't
Oh.
worry about it.
Alrighty. Somewhere in here, though, yeah, there you go. Crusher recipe. You get 32 from one piece of redstone ore. I'm a big fan of that one. One thing that's a little bit more awkward is the construction frames. So I use carpenter's blocks in like everything I make, and now they're a little bit more finicky to make. You can either make them with lumber, or with sticks, which is interesting, but you have to use treated wood planks in the middle. You can't just use great wood, which is what I've been doing, which I guess is a little bit cheaty, but whatever. What else have we got? Carriage engines and motors, they're made cheaper, weren't they? So if you look at the recipe for the motor, that doesn't seem particularly cheap, all the different motors, but the motors themselves have been made cheaper. What is the old recipe? Is that the one with the commercial steam engine?
The old recipe for the engine required, basically you required like half dozen more steel. So,
Okay, so yeah, and then you needed how many of those? Like 6 of those for the engine itself. So that's gonna be a heck of a lot easier to make now. So you're trying to get people to use the frame things more often, huh?
yeah.
Yeah,
Things
cool.
are cool.
I've never used them. I'll try it soon, I promise. Another one I like, immersive engineering has been made so much cheaper. I was dreading trying to make the arc furnace because I've made one before, legit, and it takes forever. But the blocks of steel are a lot cheaper now. So it's 4 steel ingots makes 3 blocks of steel. So that's going to make things cheaper. And then we've got the new recipe for the treated wood planks. You can still make them the old way, can't you? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is the new recipe here. So you take planks, you stick them in a barrel full of creosote oil. So we've got some here. Seal it, and eventually you get treated wood planks, and it uses a lot less creosote oil as well, I think, to make your planks. I don't know, I guess if you're making them in bulk, you just get a bunch of these barrels and you make them en masse. You don't have to be fiddling around with all the taking one bucket at a time and creating 8 planks at a time. I like that. It's a good change. And what else? We've also got another barrel recipe here. So this is the start of your plans for dyes, isn't it?
Yes.
Have you thought up any other recipes so far, or just this one?
Going to use flowers eventually.
Okay, cool. So the idea is you make black dye, you get fresh water, and you stick an ink sac, or, well, actually it was quite a few ink sacs in to get the full barrel of black dye. But once you've done that, you can stick up to 50 gypsum powder in, seal it, and you'll get like 50 ink sacs back out. So you get more than you put in. It's a way of like multiplying your black dye, which is cool. There've been a few changes to the arc furnace as well, thank goodness. So processing time decreased by a factor of 3. Is that just literally 3 times faster then?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. And more importantly, 10 times less power. Like the setups you'd have to use to power one of these things, they're basically useless until you had like the top tier immersive engineering power generation. So that's hopefully changed a little bit now. There's a couple of recipes for it which have changed as well. So if I take one of these, it used to be you needed charcoal, I think, to make this in the arc furnace, and that's been removed now. So you can just use straight up iron ore and get your iron ingots. And there's also a recipe for glass now, which is this, called ornate steel glass. You can make that in the arc furnace, and then if you want normal glass or whatever, you can just convert it using the chisel to chisel. But there's been a few tweaks to the general weights of items. I was told it was mostly like armor. Was there anything else that was done as well?
Lead was made heavier. So one lead ingot is now 16 weight. Lead double ingot is 32 weight.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, making batteries is going to be fun. All right. But just to compare two equivalent pieces of armor here, so the chest plate on the red steel thing is a weight of 2. The chest plate on the leather tunic is 0.125. Is it still a thing that the heavier your armor, the more armor you have, the slower you move?
The more weight you have, the slower you move.
Right, okay. Yeah, so wearing heavier armor is going to slow you down even if it protects you better. Maybe against replicators. What? I'm not going to look in there. Nope. Another thing, apparently there really was a bug where horses weren't spawning, so that should have been fixed now. I'm hoping to find some of those in the world. I don't know if you noticed, we've had a couple of immersive engineering lights dotted around the places because we've had some new mods added. The biggest one of those for me is Industrial Craft. It's going to be kind of cool. So why'd you add that?
Nuclear power, basically.
That's basically the entire reason. So we've got a little reactor here, which I didn't set up because I don't know how to set these up. Overclocked heat fence. Yeah, that looks terribly complicated. I'm a little bit scared. So these do actually explode if you get them wrong, don't they?
Yes, and this is also like the simplest reactor that would never explode that you could possibly make ever.
All right, taking screenshots of that then. That's the one I'll be using, nothing else. But yeah, Dex set this up, not me. Well, most of it. Got this flex converter. You can convert it and power all your RF machinery as well. So we've got it running some lamps. It's probably a bit of a waste for a nuclear reactor, but whatever. Lighting's important. And so pitch blend is what you turn into uranium, isn't it? So we've got this pitch blend ore here.
Yes.
What did you do to the generation on that? Was it?
It was increased from being 101 in 150 chunks to being 1 in 100 chunks.
Okay. Is it still? It's still just in granite, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about this reactor, Dex. It's not even keeping up with a macerator.
Well, this reactor is powering the lights. Your arc furnace over there.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. I got 2 pieces of uranium ore. It's fine. Oh, the noise! Fixed. Yeah, problem solved. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? Oh, screen's flickering again. Is it snowing?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. He's moved me to the southern hemisphere here, so it's snowing. Even though we're on the public server and it's reset, by the way, guys. If you want to join, now's a good time to get started. You will be the same level as everyone else. Quick, end the episode before we get overrun by snow.
Oh wait, look up in the sky.
Oh yeah, Stellar Sky. That's been changed as well. I think. What did you do to it?
I've updated it. There's now more stars, and the moon is bigger and more HD.
Yeah, it's pretty. I like it. That reminds me of one thing I forgot to mention, which is the round logs. Yes. Player place logs are rounded now, so you get a little bit more texture in your builds as well. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. So what is the... Whoa, what just happened to the horse? Whoa! Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, okay. See you in the next update video. Bye-bye. What's this?
Take a look inside.
Wooden minecart with chest. More nukes? Okay, I've got 8 of them now. So what do I do with these?
So do you want to set this one off?
Yeah, let's do it. We're mining for sphalerite, by the way, guys. For anyone who's watching.
If you couldn't tell, we need sphalerite to make some things.
I'm scared. I'm scared, Dex.
Ready?
I'm ready. Wait, we need a horse to shield us from the blast.
A bit late. Give it a minute.
I'm a little
There
bit
it goes.
disappointed. Uh-oh. Ah! What? It's taking a minute to load in. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we got all the spell right.